I'm John Lovato Jr., and I'm part of a community of passionate firefighters who take ownership. We don't sit around waiting for experience, and we don't rely on our department for professional development. You see, we understand that the more we invest in ourselves, the better off our career and our lives are going to be. Because we're influencing people as opposed to forcing them, people who have never been taught the benefits of being into the job, we have to do things differently. We know what works because it's been modeled by great firefighters before us. It's just not understood by all, so we have to put ourselves out there to be judged. Put yourself out there, ignore the naysayers. They tell you you're doing the impossible, yet it works. Being in the job is actually what builds morale and performance. We are culture changers. We are bringing back the senior man culture. We are Brotherhood Coaching. Good morning, Brotherhood Coaching. How's everyone doing today? It's June 1st, heading on in. It was a little bit rough of a week. I lost a close friend to a medical emergency, and so it was kind of a little shock. Very similar circumstances. We've known him for quite a while, but really grew close past year or so. Teaching each other at the academy, and just kind of reminds you that cherish the relationships you have, because you never know what can happen. I had a real good chief at one point said, everything is about relationships. And I didn't understand it at the time, and it's taken some years for me to really understand that, but he's correct. The relationships we have with our family members, relationships we have with people at work, if it's a good relationship, you probably have fun with them. If it's not a good relationship, you're probably not very happy. A lot of stuff comes down to relationships. So make sure that you cherish the ones you have, and the ones you do have, build them up, make them even better. So going into work, this month's June. It's a new month, so it's our we're going to be doing May Day scenarios. I think next week, department-wide. So I'm going to be reviewing some moving down firefighters today, different techniques. At the end of the day, let's get them out. But there's things we can do to help make it better. I think I got the most of my crew today, so that'll be good. Some other exciting news is, as of last night, the Squad House is live. If you're interested in it, you can head over to thesquadhouse.com and read all about it, see what's all in it, and if you want to make that jump, you can make that jump. I got some real nice offers going on right now, and I think it's really going to be a great thing, and I'm really excited to see where it's going to go. So with that, obviously, I talked before, is we have a book club, so I'm actually the book that's in there, I've already read, and it was probably one of my top 10 books. And so I started rereading it, because I'm going to read all these books along with those of you that want to take this journey with me. And it's just cool going back and looking at it now, as when I first read it, because it's been some years. I've implemented a lot of this stuff, and your viewpoints of everything changes over the years, because life changes, stuff like that. So that's an exciting thing, going back through that book. And, I'll probably get some different highlights out of it this time. I don't normally reread books too often, because I'm always trying to find another one. So this is going to force me to go back to some of my favorites. So that should be exciting. And I got some other good stuff inside the Squad House if you guys are interested. And, but yeah, guys, I just keep on keeping on. And just do a little bit more today. Maybe do a little bit more bonding if you're at the firehouse with your guys. Make it that family atmosphere, because that really makes a lot of difference. So I'll keep you posted on how the day goes when I talk to you in the morning, and check you later. Good morning, Brotherhood Coaching. This is actually, this part of the video is going to be turned into the after-action review of the podcast. To kind of give you much of my thoughts from yesterday's shift. There's another one of those days where we kind of get pulled in different directions, and maybe we might not agree with decisions that are made above us, and that would seem to be the theme. One of the guys was bringing up, he goes, why are we doing this? Why are we shutting this down to move this around? And it's funny, because I thought back to some of the more senior officers I had back before our buyout that we had, and one of their sayings was good. They go, well, you know what, kid? When you're chief, you can make those decisions. And, the guys had a point. You might not always agree with some of the decisions made above you, but at the end of the day, those might not be your decisions to make. So you can either get worked up and frustrated over it, or you can go, hey, maybe there's a reason for it. I just don't have that information. And, that's always something to remember. We forget sometimes. We all have even our bosses have bosses. But the moral of it was, when I was talking to the guy, I said, sometimes you have to be the guy. And what I mean by that is, if there's something that you want, some type of training you want delivered, some change in your department, even stuff in your personal life, you might have to be the guy that does it. If you're waiting for somebody else to do what you want, good luck. I got tired of waiting at one point, and then I just go, if I really want this, I got to make it happen. And you just got to share that message with guys, because a lot of times it's real easy to fall into that little thing of, why isn't this happening, or why they do that, or somebody should do this. And it really comes down to, sometimes you have to be the guy that does it. And if you really want it, you're going to make it happen. So we're going to cut this short. I'm going to go stand vigil for my buddy Mikey and pay some more respects to him. So hope you guys got something out of it. And be ready for the podcast to be uploaded in the next couple days. Bye.